As a professional psychotherapist, I'm often asked how to stop anxiety attacks, how to stop yourself from becoming overwhelmed by anxiety and anxiety-producing thoughts. In my experience, the most important approach that will help you stop anxiety attacks is to learn how to embrace your thoughts with mindfulness. That means essentially developing a conscious and friendly relationship with your anxiety-producing thoughts. You must not fight them or avoid them. That will simply make them stronger. But once you start developing a friendly relationship to your thoughts, that will take their power away, and it will also stop feeding those anxiety thoughts. If you hold a thought in consciousness without reacting to it long enough, that thought will always burn itself out. So when you develop mindfulness towards your thoughts, you are essentially teaching those thoughts to burn themselves out. So that's part of the mindfulness therapy approach that I teach online. There are many other aspects to mindfulness therapy that can be used to stop anxiety attacks and panic attacks. But that's the principle, as the central most important thing. Another very common technique that I teach that really helps in this process of breaking free from the power of anxiety thoughts is to use visualization or imagery. We call this mindfulness-based imagery reprocessing. So this is where you take the image of the thought and you make it extremely small, perhaps as small as a grain of sand, and then you take that grain of sand and you place it on the ground. If you make it small and you put it at a low level, such as on the ground, you will take away a great deal of its intensity, because the key factor that causes thoughts to have emotional intensity is their size and their position, the imagery of the thought itself. So when we look at our thoughts with mindfulness, that brings in an element of choice, where we can begin exploring ways of changing the size and the position of our thoughts. And the smaller they become, the less intense they become. And if you put them at a lower level, that will take away their intensity as well. So that's a simple technique using mindfulness-based imagery reprocessing that you can try for yourself. If you find success with this method, please leave comments below. Do please subscribe to my channel and contact me if you'd like to schedule Skype therapy sessions with me to learn more about how to stop anxiety attacks. Thank you.